If you ever worked with Cloud Pak for Data on OpenShift, you know how complex the architecture can get, with over 60 services and countless Kubernetes objects. Finding and understanding these components during troubleshooting can feel like searching for a needle in a haystack. Let me show you how this tool is changing that. Let's set the scene with a common support scenario. Imagine you're helping a customer whose Match 360 service, our cloud-native master data management solution, is having issues. They report that the MDM EM UI component is failing, and they think it's related. Traditionally, you'd need to dig through documentation, or in some cases go to the dev team, maybe check multiple places to understand what this component actually does, what it depends on, how to troubleshoot it, and how it impacts other services. This process could take precious hours of research, and that's the problem we set out to solve. The CP4D Dependencies tool provides a centralized reference catalog of all Kubernetes objects in Cloud Pak for Data. It supports multiple versions, including 5.1.1, which is our latest CP4D release. You can also use the kind dropdown to filter by specific Kubernetes object types, like deployments, stateful sets, or pods, making it easy to focus on a particular component within CP4D. Let me show you how it works with our MDM example. I'll start by selecting CP4D version 5.1.1 from this dropdown. Then I can search directly for MDM EM UI in a search box. Notice how the tool immediately shows us detailed information about this component, its reference ID, a description of what it does, the type of Kubernetes object, and most importantly, troubleshooting guidance and dependencies. The table view gives us comprehensive details. We can see that MDM EM UI provides the user interface for IBM Match 360. The troubleshooting section tells us something important. This service has a dependency on Redis. If the service is down, we should check the Redis pod status. This kind of targeted guidance can save significant troubleshooting time. Now let's switch to the graph view for a visual representation of the relationships. I'll select MDM from the service dropdown. This visualization shows all MDM components and their relationships. Clicking on any node allows us to explore further dependencies. Let's look at something more complex. I'll switch to the CCS component, which stands for Common Core Service. And this one has quite the extensive dependency tree. This is where the visual tree really shines. What would be overwhelming in a table becomes much more digestible as a visual map. You can quickly trace the connections between the components and see how they relate to each other even in complex services like this one.